Greetings and welcome to this short video presentation where I just would like to briefly introduce and the birth of Is There Life on Earth, which is a new publication that will be coming out on Monday, the 1st of April, which I don't think it's an April Fool's joke, but you can decide after looking at it if you wish to. It's a short collection of an essay cycle, and I based the essay cycle on the octave, the musical octave, but based on the Gurdjieffian octave system, whereby there are two shocks in the octave to move through or jump between the scales, and so there are essays in the shocks. So it's a cycle that I wrote last year at the same time that I'm publishing now. And the table of contents, there are 9 essays. They are Beyond Materialism, Shock 1, The Raising of Conscious Energy. The next one is Chaotic Nodes and Catalyst, Forces of Decline and Order. Then we have The Divergent Forces of Neo-Nihilism. The next one, Sol, Metaphysics of the Void, Deconstructing the Nature of the Game Within Lesser Reality. Then we have The Energetics of Equilibrium, Inertia and Evolvement. Shock 2, Is There Life on Earth? Indeed. And then we move on to Me, the Grand Heresy. And finally, the Demiurge Perspective and the Artificial God. So as we can see from those title names, I'm dealing with themes that are familiar with my recent work, looking at deep materialism or hypermaterialism, as I sometimes call it, and also looking at the forces that are in play, especially within this kind of polarized context, the forces, the evolutionary impulses, and what we may call the counter evolution impulses, and how they play out against each other. These entropic forces, the forces of equilibrium, the forces of development, which I think are relevant to what we're seeing in the world right now. I touch on some themes involved with this interplay of forces, such as neo-nihilism, and also one of the essays, the Grand Heresy, looks at, of course, the heresy of I suppose metaphysics within a materialistic construct. And I look at the final essay looks at some of the Gnostic and demiurgic themes, and so I've called it the Transmutation Octave. It's also a collection of speculations, thought experiments, explorations. So looking at the forces within this game or this construct. So I think there's more explorations. I wasn't looking for answers so much, but looking at the interplay of some of the some of the forces and the themes going on in the world today, and speculating, of course, is there life on Earth? So it's a short collection. It's 125 pages in the book, and I will be putting 1 or 2 of the essays out in my Substack, so to get a taste of it, and if anyone's interested, there it is. So there you go. That's the end of a very brief publicity video, which is not my cup of tea really, but I thought I'd at least give it a good little birthday opening. So of course these essays kind of will fit together with some of my recent work post the inversion, the book, and also it kind of runs parallel to some of the Abe work that I've been doing recently. So it's all food for thought. So thanks for that, and I'll leave you now. As always, stay healthy, stay well, above all, stay grounded. Cheers.